No scripts required. No scripts required. A podcast with real conversations, zero rehearsals, and absolutely no scripts. And now, here are your hosts.
No scripts required, and the gang's all here.
There
we go. That's a little better. I was digging around trying to find this this song, and I was digging and digging and digging. It seems like everybody and their grandmother has sung a version of this.
I bet.
And I'm like, where is just the instrumental part that we like all knew? And I finally found. I think I had to go like 8 pages on YouTube to find this damn thing.
I only imagine how many versions there are.
I mean, there's like Celtic bagpipes and like there's like K-pop and stuff. Well, they would have worked, but there's like a 30 seconds of like a video of the band just like walking together, and then they start playing. I'm like, oh, there we go. From like 1947. All right, guys. Welcome.
Stay up.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys actually stay up?
I did.
Yes, I made it to 12:45.
Yeah, we actually, you know, just speaking of that, Jesse, we have a video of what you did.
Oh no!
Hi, everybody. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. Y'all look amazing.
Yeah, so Jesse got he learned how to be a ventriloquist, not move his mouth when he's
Yeah, I'm talented. My fans were all chanting for me.
Yeah, you seemed like you had a good time there.
Oh, I had fun.
But yeah, I stayed up. I actually watched I was watching Ohio State, and then that pick 6, and they were down 14-0, and I said, yeah, I'm done. And then I flipped on Stranger Things and watched the finale of Stranger Things to ended about 11:40. And then my son and I made fun of Ryan Seacrest, and who else was it? Diana Ross was on there. I'm like, God damn, she's like ancient.
I watched football until halftime, then I watched hockey until 11:30, and I watched CNN.
CNN.
I like Andy Cohen.
I watched the whole game, but
Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper.
Oh, was that the one that had Amy on it about what's in her box? And
I think so. I missed that part.
And then she asked someone asked a question. They were like, "Oh, where's the best place to meet a man in 2026?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know. How about in a ladies' room?"
Yeah, so I missed that part. I was like, "What?"
It's like, what? Anderson Cooper looked like he was going to fall off the stage, and I was like,
they were so drunk at the end. It was great.
Oh,
He started making fun of Eric Adams.
Who? Oh, the old mayor.
Oh yeah, Andy Cohen couldn't stand him.
Oh, he's not there anymore.
I don't know. That's what he was joyful about.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, well, that's then. Like I said, we just made fun of Ryan Seacrest and Rita Ora. Was she on that show? I forget who was on.
Yeah.
I don't even know these people. Yeah, were you watching that too?
I flipped it on because Connor wanted to watch the ball drop, even though he passed out at like 11 o'clock, and it was like, just wake me up. I woke him up literally at like 11:59. I was like, here, watch for a minute. It dropped. He was like, all right, I'm going to bed.
I actually stayed up until like 1:30 for some reason. Something was on TV. I was watching a movie.
Yeah.
My son went downstairs to play on the PlayStation, and then he didn't go to bed till like almost 2:30 or something like that. I think is when I heard him finally come up. But whatever. But we haven't been on since the 12th, I think it was. We've been off for 3 weeks. Couple weeks. Yeah. So I mean, we were going to do our gift guide episode on our show on the 19th, but we didn't obviously do that because I had family come into town, and it was just, I could tell them I don't want to see them, but I'll wait. And there you guys were like, no, whatever. I'm like,
go
yeah,
get your family.
screw this. So I went and got to see my one cousin. She came up from Florida with her daughter, and I got to see my nephew. My niece met her and my niece's husband, and it was good. A lot of family.
Good.
But yeah, so then Christmas rolled around. How was your guys' Christmas since we haven't, talked?
It was nice. Mine was nice. Went to Red Lobster for dinner. Had a good time.
Are they ever open on Christmas?
Yeah, surprised.
Wow.
My
We did the
son's
Bob
boyfriend
Evans
likes it, so
Red Lobster's all right.
it's not bad.
I don't think I've been in a long time. We went to we went and picked up Bob Evans, the farmhouse feast or whatever. And since my mom and dad don't have an oven right now, they're supposed to be coming Monday to finally fix their oven. So I had to warm everything up here and then carry it over to their house in like warming bags. And then we had dinner.
Wow.
It worked out okay, but actually was pretty good. I was very impressed with the amount of food they gave us and how tasty it was.
Yeah, we did that for Thanksgiving like 2 years ago. We just had them cook, do all the food.
It's so easy. I mean, you just have to warm everything
And
up.
it's really not that expensive.
No, I think it was like $165 and it fed 8 to 10 people or something like that. And I ended up ordering a little extra just to make sure we had an extra, enough meat and everything, because you get like a turkey and a ham. I forgot that my niece and her husband were leaving. They were going to his family's up in Green Bay. He's the one in Japan. He's in the Air Force, and he just came in. Great guy. We all loved him. But then so I forgot it was only gonna be 8 of us for dinner or 9 of us for dinner instead of 11 or something. Whatever. It worked out. We still had leftovers for like a week after. Did you guys get anything good for Christmas?
Got a new record player.
New record player? Is it a Bluetooth, or do you actually have one?
Yep.
Oh,
Bluetooth.
cool.
Got a couple albums.
About you two on the
I
bottom.
got some shirts.
Shirts and clothes.
You had the normal dad stuff.
Yeah.
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 I got one.
Did your kids get anything good?
Did my kid get something good?
Oh man, all of you.
Oh, I gave him. I forgot what I bought him. I bought him gift card. I bought him a dash cam and a gift card. Other small stuff. Took him to dinner.
Yeah, we pretty much gave the kids options like, do you want like a bunch of stuff and go like smaller, or do you guys just want like one big thing? And it was like Madison wanted an iPad, so we got her an iPad. Connor wanted a couple pairs of shoes that he picked out, and I got him concert tickets for me and him to go see 3 Days Grace and I Prevail.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah. And the other one that I'm actually excited to see there is the Funeral Portrait. They're a little bit of a smaller band, but they remind me a lot of like a Shinedown.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to check them
But
out.
they opened for Ice Nine Kills a couple months ago when I saw them, and they put on an awesome show. So there was that, and then Leah, being Leah, got like a half a semi's worth of clothes from Shein.
Half a semi.
Well, I mean, she had like a whole freaking crate to open on Christmas because like she just went through and she was like, all right, how much do I have to spend? We told her, and she made an entire basket of clothes. And
Wow.
I mean, it was a ton of clothes. But it's like everything there's like $3.
Right. Well, that's awesome. I got my son Oculus, or no, MetaQuest 3. I keep saying Oculus. I know they're the same thing. They're just owned by Facebook now, or Meta. He got the Meta 3, and I actually bought the Jim, I think you mentioned it, the PlayStation Portal. Did you pick that up?
I didn't, not yet.
I bought one. It was I got the Amazon had them, but the white ones was all they had in stock. So I got an email from Sony with advertising it, and I went there and they had the black one in stock. So I bought it, and I'll be honest with you, it is probably one of the coolest things. I thought it was going to be like real choppy and just kind of like cheapy and stuff. It's actually really solid.
Mhm.
And we've used it we went over to my parents' house, and my nephew fired up and played Skyrim on it for a little bit, and then my son was playing Rainbow Six Siege, and
Was he dying all the time like he normally does?
oh, of course,
You just have to leave your PlayStation on all the time.
it actually if it's in rest mode, it's fine. If you're in rest mode, and then it just when you log in, we tested it out. We were sitting downstairs to see how it would do it, and you turn it on, and it actually like turns your PlayStation on. And if you have the TV on, you can watch like what the person's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause all you're doing is remoting in.
I think there's supposed to be something released for it where it'll allow you to play your games via the cloud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then that'll be really cool. But yeah, it doesn't let you be on the PlayStation and use the portal at the same time.
Yeah. I'll probably grab one. I was just waiting. I was like,
I mean, if it's like I think I paid like 180 for it. And I think they're normally like 200, or they were more than that. But
it's
yeah,
not that
they're
expensive.
no. And I'll be honest, it's so smooth. And the one thing we found is if you're playing a game and you end up like coming home, if you go down to the PlayStation, you can just pick up where you left off. You pick up the controller and you just take over.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool. I was really impressed with it. I was like, this is actually, and my son was like, you actually got one of these for me? And I go, well, I saw it, and I said it's something that you didn't ask for, so I figured let's check it out. And he was actually more excited to fire that up than he was his Meta Quest 3.
You should have said for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
son.
Well, it's funny thing is he's keeping both the Meta and his and the portal in his room.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's because he's using the Meta for porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I know. We had the Meta too, and I ended up giving it to my niece and her boyfriend. I said, "You guys want it?" And they're like, "Really?" And I said, "It's just going to sit in my basement and collect dust." And they're like, "Yeah." So they were over for dinner yesterday, and I gave it to them, and they were all excited. So yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
I think support for it's going to end in a little bit.
The Meta too.
I think so. Yeah, it's got a little bit of time left. I think they said another couple years.
Yeah. Well, they don't care. My niece's boyfriend, he was all excited to play Beat Saber.
Yeah,
we took the
That's because that's like the only thing anybody remembers for these headsets.
Yeah, well, they were on not New Year's. We were over there for my one nephew went back to Florida. His last day, we were there for dinner, and we brought it over, and they were all playing the Creed game, the boxing game.
yeah.
They were all taking turns like fighting like all the different characters, and then like my niece was like beating up like the guy that was supposed to be like Conor McGregor. I forget. They're like who's this guy? And they're like he has a chest tattoo and everything. I'm like, it's probably supposed to be Conor McGregor. So they were like having fun with that. I'm like, it actually is pretty cool. The way that the Meta, the menu, you don't need, how when you fired up the 2, you couldn't see anything. All you could see was like the screens in front of you, but
Right.
there was nothing else. If you, and then the Meta 3, it's all transparent. So you could be walking around the whole house while you're doing the stuff with the menus, and you can still see everything.
That's cool.
Which I thought was really cool. And the controls you don't have those stupid little rings over your hands anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's much smoother. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm actually like, I might actually use this one. I think I used the Meta 2 maybe twice in the 3-4 years we had it, and I think I've used the 3 already at least 3 or 4 times, and not just for porn, Dustin.
There's a pretty cool golf game on there. I forget the name of it, but
Golfing with Friends.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know,
but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome again. Tonight we're going to have a pretty straight, easy show. We're going to take a look back at 2025 and go a recap of the stuff that happened throughout the year. Just kind of talk about some of like the celebrities we lost, like the top, what were the top like music. I really, and the thing is, I was looking at the top music list, and I probably recognized maybe 2 songs on this entire list. And actually one of them I think was,
most of the music nowadays is garbage.
It is. And one of the songs on the top 40, came out in like the 90s. I think you could probably figure out what that is. They always defrost her, and she always unthaws in the Christmas time, and is on there. And then what were the top grossing movies of the year? I actually pulled up a list of like the most popular TV shows for the 2025, and I was kind of surprised with some of the ones in the top 10. I'm curious to see how many of those the shows you've actually seen. I think there's quite a few on there I have not. And then we'll kind of talk about like what's that?
Probably none.
And then let's see, kind of talk about what happened the year in sports, and stuff like that. And then Stranger Things came to an end, New Year's Eve. So we're going to talk about that and give our thoughts on the finale. And we talked about the first 4 episodes of season 5, and then the next 3 came out on Christmas, and then of course we had the one just come out on New Year's Eve. So we'll talk about the finale of things getting wrapped up on Stranger Things. And then just to piss Dustin off, I saved Elaine Carroll cooking videos just for him. So he'd be here.
You're an asshole.
I know, just for you. I did not get any new ones. I just got 3. You missed out on the new ones that we found. We found some new TikTok chefs.
Yeah.
And I found some ones that you hadn't seen, and they're pretty bad. I'm not going to make you suffer through those. And to be honest, Elaine Carroll actually is better than a couple of these others.
That's not possible.
Oh, it is.
It was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, but nothing new from the Trolls. I know they're in the studio working on some new stuff. I think Jim, you said they actually were going to release a track, but they held it back for whatever reason.
Yeah, it'll be soon.
Excuse me. We're almost at the point where we can do another top 20 Trolls songs, because we haven't. We've got a lot of there's a lot of the new stuff there too. But so that's what we got tonight. Let me think here. Where do we want to start?
You don't have to turn the volume down all the way. And I told you, do not open that.
All right, let's see. Video file.
Go over the pinball machine.
Here we go. We will. Well, let's just get into this now. We'll just start at this so we'll piss Dustin off some more. We'll get some of our favorite Hababishi. Some Elaine Carroll. Did we watch this one? I don't think we watched this one.
I feel like we've watched this one.
Something similar to this.
She does a lot of the candy stuff. I think this is a different one, because this is like all Christmassy stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm fine skipping it if we've seen it.
I don't think
all of our videos are basically the same, so I still feel like we've seen it.
I know. This is her Christmas candy. Look at her all trying to.
Alrighty, y'all. Now that we've got our holiday M&Ms, white chocolate peppermint chips, holiday marshmallows, red velvet melting chocolate, and more white chocolate onto our grill, I am just coming in with 2 cans.
She's done this type of thing before. But with different candies.
We are just gonna drizzle that right on top. Beautiful. And just to make this a little bit more joyous for the holiday, I'm coming in with some of this vanilla bean paste.
You know how strong that shit
is? Of all of this. Great. Alrighty. Time to bring out the Hababishi flippers, y'all. We're gonna start mixing and combining all of this beautiful holiday candies. We're gonna be turning this into a gorgeous, gorgeous holiday treat with that peppermint, with those M&Ms, with our white chocolate mixed with our red velvet, or you could just get plain red melting wafers. We've got
plain red melting wafers.
Here. What? We are just putting all in and combining this. I bet you didn't know you could be out here on your Hababishi during the winter. I mean, if you dress warmly enough, you can use it year-round. M&M's on the side here are getting in. Don't worry if it's sticking a little bit to the grill. I did oil this really well ahead of time. For that, I like to use avocado oil or coconut oil, or you can just use.
I thought you were gonna put avocado in this.
You know, we think butter makes everything better in this house. And look how pretty this is looking. All those gorgeous holiday colors. You can stick to one color theme that you like. But you're going to see what we're doing. I think y'all are really, really going to like it. All right, I'm bringing in my beautiful.
Yeah, she did do this. She did this at Halloween with the.
Yeah, it was the Halloween one.
Just in case, but you don't really have to. And we're just coming in with some of our beautiful festive holiday sprinkles here.
So let's add more
You can
sugar
use, whatever kind of sprinkles or candy
to
you like
a bunch of melted
I just thought
sugar.
This would be a really fun addition to do it this way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alrighty, now's the time.
Alrighty.
We're gonna scoop our candy right
I'll do our
off of
candy.
our Hababichi here.
looks like
and
something
get
that
this
my
into our mold.
Dog would throw up
This is
after
gonna be
this.
I was
so
gonna say this
beautiful,
kind of
y'all.
looks
I
like
can't wait
something
till
my
you see how
dog
this
left
comes
on the
out.
floor if you forget to let her out.
Got vanilla, those peppermint flavors. Wow, they just
Vanilla.
really smell absolutely
Vanilla and peppermint. I never
fantastic.
really,
This is gonna be so cool.
think of that as a.
All right, and I'm just moving on to my smaller little set of molds
Yeah.
here. I think this is going to be really cute. You can make
I
these
had Taco
individual, you
Bell
can make
once,
them
and that's
as
what came
one
out of my
big
butt.
thing.
Just like
And
that.
don't worry, this is going to look totally different once it hardens. The colors are going to
that's what
seem
she said.
different. Alrighty, y'all. Time to take these to Santa's workshop in the North Pole and let them harden.
It's like she's stoned.
Alrighty, everybody.
She's-
we let these harden
have
up.
to
I
be.
put them in the fridge.
I don't know.
So they
I'm
come a
wondering
little
if I
faster, but
get
you can always
stoned,
just
will this be
let them harden
better?
on the counter.
Doubtful.
And let me show you our beautiful Christmas creation.
Christmas
oh my goodness,
creation.
I can't wait to unveil
Wasn't that a wrestler, or that was a Christmas
It's
creature?
Oh, it's beautiful! Oh my god!
Oh my
It's even better
god!
than I expected.
Those look pretty cool, but I wouldn't eat it. I'd try it.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Look at our little side trinkets.
Your side-
What we did in our other
And the kicker
mold.
is like they're like
Wow.
3 inches thick. How freaking hard are those?
Yeah, I got the
Like, what are you
sugar,
even
man.
supposed to do with them?
Here it is,
Break your
guys.
teeth?
The perfect Christmas
Throw 'em at her?
candy fudge
Talking about your
treat.
kids and their bad.
Candy?
You gotta try it.
Let's try it. Oh, she won't
I
even
want to
try
see her
it.
eat it.
She'll break her
She
teeth.
doesn't eat any of the shit she makes.
Oh.
The other girl did.
Yeah, the one that the I don't even remember what the hell that was.
Oh, Rev liked it also.
Rev liked her boobs.
And her hand.
Yes. Yeah, he was laying on this bed with his oh, here, we get rid of this one. All right.
Yeah, he had some pretty strong feelings there in that bed.
He
Kept
was
rubbing his face,
he was sweating a little bit. Yeah.
breathing heavy.
Yeah, he was. What the hell's this? Refresh. There we go. All right. All right. I'm not gonna make you watch another one right now.
Oh yeah, save that glorious stuff for later
Yes, I'm going to.
because that's somehow better.
You want to get them out of the way? I'll be glad. I got 2 more.
It's not necessary.
Yeah. All right.
If we put them off long enough, we can run out of time.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna run out of time. We'll make sure I play these. All right. So we're talking about what we did on New Year's Day. Here's what I did over break. Let me find the right video here.
There it is. Booptopia.
Flippin' awesome!
Well, hello there.
Flippin' awesome! Flippin' awesome! Flippin' awesome!
Nice to meet you all.
Flippin' awesome!
Looks like I'm in for an adventure.
I love.
Nice. How'd it go?
It was fun and awesome.
Awesome.
Utopia.
And Booptopia. These videos are great. And then Jim actually had like a little he was out on the street looking for something. Here's what Jim was doing.
Figured out. Why won't Mets like our page?
I don't even know who Mets is.
Just a click.
Maybe they're busy?
What about you?
They post at 3 a.m. Algorithm hates that.
Sir?
I got no beef with Mets. I just don't click like on anything.
Okay. Anybody out here know why?
I do. I'm under control of Boop.
What's with all the mustaches?
Have you seen Mets lately?
No. Is a beard.
Well, let's just say he's Don't you remember when he was over here we had a fire and he was growing in his beard? And I thought it was either what was it you or Yo-Yo said to him, you got more hair on your face than you do on your head.
That's probably Yo-Yo.
And then when you look at his beard, it looks like what Hulk Hogan did in the late 90s when he would draw in his beard, he would like darken it.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like. and it's just weird looking seeing him like that. So that's what the beard. So
Okay.
I'm trying
I haven't
to
seen
figure
him in a
out.
while.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why he won't like our page. Here's one more. This is actually what Jesse and I were doing together.
He's ready. Cider's chilling, hats are out, but Met still hasn't liked the page.
I refreshed 3 times. Look, still says invited.
It's New Year's Eve, man.
How hard is a single tap?
Maybe he didn't see it? He comments on everything else.
He saw it. He watched the trailer twice. I'm telling you, it's the Boop Crew.
The dogs?
Yeah.
Ever since they stole his
This makes me glad that I don't understand that app, so I've never put anything on it.
Well, you just got to get if you create your avatar,
Your
then
avatar,
then I'm sure Jim and Jesse can create plenty of.
Oh yeah,
those
I'm waiting for
pages.
Rev to do the same thing.
Rev won't do that.
He won't do that. No.
All right.
Just for that, he needs another invite.
Yes, Mets does. All right. We'll just jump into the 2025 review, and then we'll pause, and then we'll do the unless you want to just do the Stranger Things right now while Jim is here.
Yeah,
You
go
guys,
for it.
Stranger Things it is then. All right, what the hell? You got me all confused here. That's what I wanted to do.
I know, it's really.
All right, so Stranger Things. I had a picture here. There we go. All right, Stranger Things ended on New Year's Eve. I'll lower this a little bit here. There we go. That's a little better. All right, so Stranger Things. We talked about it. Now we left off after the 4th episode. And then they, released the 3 on Christmas. Let me see, which were they? That was the Shock Jock, Escape from Camazalots or whatever, Camzalots, and then the Bridge. Those 3 episodes came out on Christmas Day. And the only thing people can seem to talk about is one of the final scenes of episode 7. And I'm sure you all know what that is. The Will coming out.
Just because it was a horrible coming out scene.
It had no relevance to anything.
No.
Nothing.
It took 20 minutes to say, "Hey, I'm gay," and they're dying. They could be dead at 20 minutes.
Right.
Well,
it was well written and well acted. I mean, it was cool, but it didn't fit.
It just was misplaced, and I understood. And this is where people argue. They say, "Oh, they said that Vecna is going to use his his darkest secret against him with his friends," and it's like, okay, but it was just poorly placed. I mean, they're planning a raid on the Upside Down and trying to figure out how they're going to get up to this rogue planet or whatever you want to call that, where Vecna's at. And then all of a sudden he's just like, I have to tell you guys something. And it literally took him like what seemed like an hour just to say, I don't like girls. And then everybody looked at him like, yeah, we fucking knew that already. And didn't Mike actually say to him, it's not my fault you don't like girls, like in a previous season?
Episode, yeah.
I mean, they already knew. I mean, I understand why it was there. But then Vecna didn't even bother to even try to use anything against him. I mean, the whole finale, the final battle, it was just him fighting 11. That was it. He wasn't. Will was a complete like afterthought until like the very, 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 very end of the fight. It's like, yeah, okay.
It was just placed to make a point.
It was.
I couldn't care less if he was gay or not. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the movie Out Cold?
No.
It might have been. God, I don't even know if it was 90s, early 2000s. It was like a snowboarding comedy.
2001.
2001.
I know what it is. I didn't see it, but I know who was in it.
There's a great coming out scene in that movie with the bartender where he's having like a confessional type thing with his friends, and he's like, well, but I have to tell you, and then one of the other dudes was like, gay? He's like, what? Me? Yeah, you're gay. No, what? Mr. October batting for the other team? Come on. And he's like, no, dude, you're gay. If you weren't gay, you'd be a little weird. So, it was like, that was a great coming out scene. This one sucked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the outrage that people had. I mean, this show sucks. Fuck this show. Over that,
Those are dumb.
well, to me, the scene did not belong. I just
Oh,
thought,
yeah, we know, yeah.
that was my point in it.
He could have just told his mom. Like that would have been fine. But he started to.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
But you're always going to get people that are going to be bent out of shape. If you keep making it an issue, it's always going to be an issue.
Right.
Well, and I thought when they first released all the information on this season, weren't most of these episodes supposed to be like an hour and a half plus?
Yeah, I think,
and then it ended up being all of them were right about an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
until the last like 2 or 3
well,
were like,
and in watching the last couple of episodes, it really kind of felt like they cut a lot out.
It did seem like that. I know what you mean. It just felt like there was some things that I heard rumors that there's a director's cut of this season.
They denied that.
I know. I've heard so many, and I mean, we all heard the before the season. Oh, there's going to be at least 3 major deaths.
Yeah.
No, there weren't.
That
and
kind of upset me.
the deaths that did happen, I mean, who cares? I mean, to be honest with you, we all knew Vecna was going to die. I mean, come on.
Yes.
That's a no-brainer. But then the one that and the one who died wasn't really even a main character. She was one of the most hated additions to the show. Yeah, I mean, in season 2,
yeah,
when they introduced this character, and then they were planning
the worst rated season, and
yeah, because of that storyline, people hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, okay,
we don't even know for sure if Eleven's dead.
Yeah, well, that is just Will's interpretation. Not Will, Mike's interpretation of it.
Yeah, I like that one.
And I think it's just to help him cope with her loss. Because I was expecting, her, when that came up, I was expecting a scene where he goes to the phone or something happens and he talks and she's there. I just think it was just him coping with her loss.
I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, I liked the whole story side.
I don't know. I mean, the story fits though.
It does. Absolutely, it does. Which is why, a lot of people are like, yeah, that's true. But I think they're leaving it up to the audience or the viewer to make that call. I mean, if you want to say happy ending, Elle survived and she's living in some foreign country or whatever, because obviously that wasn't the US that she was in.
And it did only have 2 waterfalls,
not 3. So maybe Mike has to show. Yes,
they screwed up somewhere.
Yeah, there was some other things about it. I did look up. There were some like Easter eggs too about the finale.
Yes, I didn't look them up yet though.
Well, we can get to that later. I'll get to after we talk about the finale. Well, then, I mean, the middle 3 episodes are the ones they released on Christmas. To me, it had promise. Like the whole escape. They were escaping from she was trying to get get out of her and Max were. Oh, and then that whole they found the way out of his head. And they find the portals, and the 2 of them like sit there and talk for another seems like 3 hours. Like just fucking go to the portal, and then they walk. It's like you've been there in like a coma for like 2 years, and you see you can get out, but you're gonna take your good old sweet time walking to get out. I mean, that drove me insane.
I was like, yeah, like, come on, go.
And then when they do come out, was that episode 7 where they were in the hospital and Mrs. Wheeler blows up the dryer to save the kids?
Yeah.
All right, that all ran together. I mean, that was kind of cool. And then we got to the episode 7 where they had the very last scene where he kind of comes out and they anticlimactic. It's like, really? And that's how you're going to leave us? Yeah. And then I did laugh with with Murray calling the Mr. Clark. Was it Mr. Clark?
Mm-hmm.
We call him Snookums or something.
Snookums.
That
Murray was like my favorite character.
Me too.
Oh, he was great in there.
Yeah,
he had some of the best lines in the entire show. And then we get to the finale. It was 2 hours and 14 minutes, and only about half of that was dedicated to wrapping up the story of the Upside Down and Vecna and all that crap. That whole, I don't know, the whole skip ahead for 18 months time jump, and then it's like, okay, now we get to see what they're all doing in the, to wrap up each character. And I guess we all probably needed that to know what every character is doing now afterwards. Yeah. I don't think it needed to be an hour and 10 minutes though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was long.
No.
That was
there was so much more they could have done.
And the battle with Vecna was
the battle was worthless.
Yeah, it was anticlimactic. It was like,
yeah, it was like, what the hell?
It wasn't really a fight.
No, it reminded me of, how Game of Thrones, those who've watched Game of Thrones, they had the White King or the whatever, the what I'm talking about, the dead king, whatever. How he's like unbeatable and everything, and then he pretty much just gets killed like in like 5 seconds. Like they led this battle up to this huge battle, and then he's dead.
I thought it was crazy that they had all these wild weapons. Flamethrower, what's her name became Rambo.
Yes.
I'm like, if she were to really shoot that gun, it would have knocked her on her ass.
Yeah, she weighed like
90. She shouldn't join the military.
Oh, that was funny.
She was a killer.
Well, then I look when she gets.
Well, that was kind of the joke. What was it, Maya Hawke? Whenever she's like, I dropped out of school, she's like, I knew it. You became a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene on top of the radio station was kind of cool. It was. I think I saw a meme. It was like a throwback to what movie was it? Reality Bites, because Ethan Hawke was in that with Winona Ryder. And what they were wearing was kind of similar to what the characters had on, which I thought was kind of cool that they played that in there.
I thought it was cool, yeah. And we know they're not going to meet up once a month.
Well, they're actually. I was reading this. Let me find it. Oops, where'd it go? Did I close it? Oh shit! Oh no, here it is. There were some interesting Easter eggs from the finale. Now I don't know. This is off of Reddit, so again, it's take it for what it's worth. The scenes like what Joyce and Hopper talking about, was it Montauk? That was basically homage. I guess there was a called the Montauk Project, which was actually the inspiration of Stranger Things. And then the Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, and Robin talking about meeting in Philadelphia was kind of like another. This person says it's a nod to the Philadelphia Experiment and Project Rainbow, which was kind of another. What the Duffer Brothers kind of used to, write the show. The scene at the end when Derek is playing catcher on Steve's baseball team, they kind of said that's kind of a throwback to the Sandlot.
Okay.
Dustin's valedictorian speech, being divided nerds, jocks, etc., seemed to be a nod to what Anthony Michael Hall's character in The Breakfast Club. Let me see. Steve and Dustin, when they, Steve picks Dustin up from college. Do you see what they were wearing? And they had the Winnebago. It looked like Bill and Ted. They were dressed up as Bill and Ted.
Okay. Wasn't paying. I saw it. I wasn't.
Well, what they were wearing is similar to what Bill and Ted would wear. Let me see here. Let's see. Silver Bullet Diner and Will's story is a reference to Stephen King. Someone also mentioned that the giant mind flayer is supposed to be paying homage to it, this giant spider.
Yeah,
And then
I
Will,
thought that.
Yeah,
And
Will-
because what's his name was slinging at it with a wrist racket.
Yep. Will pleading with Henry to stop was definitely a reference to Neverending Story. And then let's see. Suck My Fat One was a reference to Stand By Me.
Okay.
Let me see here. The Bard and the Vampire. See, these are kind of long. I'm trying to see if there were any that make sense. I didn't read these bottom two here. Mike becoming a writer at the end is a big nod to Stephen King. Glasses and old school typewriter. Which basically to me is like the Stand By Me thing. So that was pretty much the Easter eggs from the finale. So overall, what were your guys' thoughts of the finale and the series as a whole?
Great.
I thought
series.
it wrapped up the story okay, but I thought if you're gonna take the show into the abyss, and they're gonna like the abyss is where the vines, the monsters, the demogorgons, where were all these things? They just stepped into a wasteland.
Yeah. Well, I think wasn't that when Henry went there, it was a wasteland. There was no other monsters there. When they showed those scenes earlier seasons, when I think there was the season where, or if maybe it was the earlier this season, when Elle was talking about how she created him and when she sent him to this other portal and stuff, and she kind of said when he got there, he turned into Vecna, but there was nothing else there. If I remember correctly, but I think wasn't all that stuff in the Upside Down, which was basically a wormhole.
Well, no, they kept saying that the Upside Down was a wasteland, that he was drawing the stuff from the abyss into the Upside Down and then through to the real world.
Oh, all right. Well, that to me, that didn't make a whole lot of sense, that there was nothing preventing them from getting to what we found out was a giant mind flayer.
Yeah, it was just they show up, they walk around a corner, there the thing is. And it was just, I don't know, I feel like they really kind of half-assed the abyss.
Yeah, there could have been so much more. And that was what part of me was thinking too. I said there should be more to this, and it felt like there was.
Well, and that's why I kind of got irritated, where I was like, all of these episodes were supposed to be like an hour 45, and then, I mean, if you look at what the episodes ended up being, there's probably about 3.5 hours of
unaired footage,
of cut scenes.
If the question is,
if they really wanted to, they could have made they could have made one of the episodes solely about the journey into the abyss and the battle.
Yeah, like leading up to it.
So much to tell, but not enough time.
Yeah.
Well,
what happened to all of the time though that they said was there that once they released it, it wasn't.
But for some reason, it didn't work out that way. I don't know why.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, yeah, there. It seemed like we were watching like it was like on fast forward. Like they cut out. Like, I mean, how did they know where to go? And when they got to that abyss, how did they know where to find this thing? I mean,
it was like every season. Like, so the first season, the big buildup was an insanely hard struggle to beat one Demogorgon.
Yes.
And then, I mean, I understand, like, okay, she gets stronger, whatever, but they get to the end, which is then the creator of all of this stuff, and Vecna, and, like, all this stuff, and it was like...
Let's set it on fire.
So anticlimactic. They killed Vecna in 30 seconds.
And they burned the giant, Godzilla-looking thing. And it's like, they used a flamethrower on it, and they were throwing or gasoline on it, and he was shooting with a flare gun, and that was it. And then Steve and Dustin were underneath it, stabbing it with stuff and getting covered in whatever that crap was. And I'm like, you know how big that thing is? You guys are like basically like hitting it with like a pin, and it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it wrapped up the story good.
Just very
they could have made it a lot better, but you know what though? Regardless of how they would have done it, people were gonna bitch.
Oh, no matter what.
There's no doubt.
They did the best they could with what they had.
Still better than the Sopranos ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what was the other part? When did they? I forget. Did they even ever say what happened with the military? Like they just left.
No, they were just gone.
And Dr. K, did Dr. K die, or she just leave?
She left.
No, we don't know. They just cutscened and everybody was gone.
Right. So they came out of the upside down, or the portal, and they ran over spike strips, and then they were all being detained, and you see 11 standing there in the doorway, and everybody just stood there and looked at her. You would think if Dr. K really wanted her, she would have like gone running after her to try to get her, but she just stood there. And then the kids were all crying and whatever, and then of course, she pulls Mike into her mind so she can tell him goodbye or whatever. And then we watched as the whatever that energy was gets all angry and blows up and then destroys the wall, and then the whole wormhole collapses and everybody kind of watches her just disappear. And then we cut to the 18 months later, and everybody's rebuilding and life is getting back to normal, and we're at a graduation. And then
how did Max graduate?
Summer school.
2 years later, summer school, 18 months. Yes.
And then you got you kind of find out from each character what they're up to, which I thought that part was good.
Yeah.
And then the part that I think really got me, it was that last hour, 10 minutes was like a big love story to Gen X, in my opinion. Just the whole, how we were kids at that age in that time. And then one day, like they wrap up that D&D campaign, and then they all are putting their books on the shelf. And it's like they all knew this was it. They were never going to play D&D together again. And then watching Mike walk up the stairs and watching, his sister and the other kids come running down and jumping on the table and starting their own D&D campaign, I thought was kind of cool. Kind of like that kind of choked me up.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the whole like what they're doing, like the Max and Lucas are together, and then Dustin's at college and he and Steve still hang out, and Mike's a writer now, and you find out that what the other. I mean, I thought they could have done a better.
Gay bars.
Yes, Will's hanging out of the game. I like that meme that's going around there that he's sitting there, and then you've got Jeffrey Dahmer's come walking in there. I thought it was pretty funny. That's what happens to Will. I just was like, you find out Will has a boyfriend now. It's like, oh, okay, you knew that was coming.
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I remember finding or discovering this show for the first time back in 2014 or 2016, whatever it was.
2015 or 16, yeah.
Something like that. And then I remember, letting my brother know about it. And I remember my nephew just mentioned this, but he says, yeah. He said, Uncle Mike told us we got to watch a show called Stranger Things. And I remember him texting me after watching the first 2 episodes, like, this show is fucking awesome. And then he got, and so that hooked them all on that show. And just seeing how awesome it was. Then season 2 came out, and I was kind of like, this not so good. And then the fact that we had to wait almost 2 years in between seasons, that I think that really hurt.
That hurt big time.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, I think I'm not going to say this is probably one of the greatest shows of all time, like some people are. It's up there. I'd say it's in my top 30 of all time of shows. I'm not going to say where. It could be higher.
That's a random ass number.
Yeah, I don't know.
Top 27.
Yeah.
Top 30. It just says I watch too much fucking TV.
You rated a 6.75.
That right now and then
Yeah,
later,
but the scale goes to 11.3.
yes, and then give me like 10 minutes and I'll have it from a 6.75. It'll now be a 7.13. Yeah, you know, after I die for the 123rd time today. Yeah, but I mean, overall, I'd say that you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this probably like a 8.5 out of 10 overall.
I think that's fair.
I think it's very fair.
Yeah.
I mean, with the issues that we all had with it, I mean, every show, no show was perfect. Except Firefly. Firefly is the best show ever made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can go play in traffic on that.
We still got to finish that, by the way.
Yeah, I got.
No,
watching it.
I'm not going to.
But you have to. You're in the
I'm
show.
not going to.
You're on the show, man.
Yeah, which means I don't have to watch it.
Yeah, he already knows.
Come on now. All right. But you did hear that they have announced 2 spin-offs, not the Nancy Wheeler stuff.
Okay.
2 spin-off shows for
2? I've only heard about
I heard one. I didn't hear the second.
It was centered around the rock that Henry found in that briefcase.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I found this. Where the hell did it go? I just lost it.
But they said no upside down.
No, here it is.
New story, new cast, no overlap.
Yeah, they announced a show called Stranger Things: Tales from '85. It's a animated series set between seasons 2 and 3, featuring the original characters.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I saw that.
That is, I don't know if they've released a date on it. There's actually a trailer for it, and then there's an untitled live-action spin-off, a new series with new characters, a new setting. Though in the same universe, focusing on a fresh story, but potentially answering remaining lore questions, like the origin of the Mind Flayer rock. And it's supposed to take place at a different time. It's not going to be in the 80s. It could be in the 50s. It could be in the 90s. It could be today. They said that they haven't. I don't think the Duffers have.
Well, I also saw the Duffers are not the showrunners.
No, but they're involved in writing it. Trying to see the Duffer Brothers alongside existing hold on. No, it doesn't say. Yeah, but the Duffers are not going to be the showrunners, but they're going to be heavily involved in it. So that is what we got with Stranger Things. You guys have any other final thoughts on it? Any, the one thing I will say about the show before we finish up with it is, it really took me back to my childhood with a lot of the nostalgia with the way they did it. I thought was just really, really very, very true to how the 80s were. I thought everything felt you were. And I mean, I know they were the class of '89, but early on it was like 84 or something like that. It took place 82, or I forget when it really first took place. I thought everything was done. I mean, even my brother would even said to me, he's like, it feels like it was when I was, because he graduated high school in '84. He had told me that was felt really like it took him back to his high school days, which they did an awesome job with that.
It was a good throw.
Well, I even had my daughters ask me, was it really like that? Where your parents didn't know where you were and they would have to call around to figure out whose house you were at, or you would just be gone. And I was like, not only would we just be gone, we were told not to come home till dark.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
And they didn't know how far, and they didn't know how far we would go from home. I remember going with my friends, walking. We followed this creek when we lived in the Carolinas. We followed this creek. And we ended up coming out to the road. We realized we were almost 6 miles from home. we were like, where are we? And if we finally realized where we were, and it was about 6 miles from where we lived, if you took the roads home. So we just kind of went back the way we came. And then it was like an all day thing. It was, and my mom and dad had no idea. My dad was at work and my mom was busy doing whatever she did, played tennis or whatever she was doing all that day. I finally got home like 6 hours later, and my mom still wasn't home, or she had just got home from wherever she was, and I was all muddy and shit. And they were like, "Yep,
they didn't care.
Nope,
No, go take a shower.
That's what she's like. She said to me, take that wet stuff off and go take a shower. It's the first thing she said to me. Didn't ask me where we were, what we did. I got bit by a spider on my leg, and I had this big spider bite on my leg. She didn't give a shit about that. She was like,
Your third child. That's why she knew you'd be safe.
well, it doesn't matter. I mean, she was that way with my brother and sister too, but they grew up in the 60s and 70s because they were much older than me. So
yeah, we would play in the woods all day.
Good old days.
Yeah. Yep.
With the trolls.
Yeah.
The trolls in your woods.
Trolls in the woods.
What about you, Jim? Anything final thoughts on it?
No, like I said, I think they did the best they could with what they had. I mean, I was okay with it. Could it have add some more things to it? Sure, but like you said, I don't think anybody's ever completely satisfied with any show.
No, you'll never get a consensus out of people saying what's like the greatest show ever. You'll never get that. You'll never get
Entourage.
But all the throwbacks were cool. I will agree with that.
Entourage was perfect.
Especially the Matt Damon scene. Vince, why won't you call me back? Hey, it's me again. That whole meltdown call scene was the best. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Matt Damon meltdown on Entourage. It's like when he's pleading to Vince for money.
No.
Hi, it's me again. If you don't know what that is, I'll find the link for it and I'll share it with you. I don't want to play it in here because we'll get dinged for it. All right. Well, let's take a break, short break, and then I need to get something to drink. And then we'll come back and talk about the year 2025. I know, Jim, you got to leave soon. So
yeah, I'm going to drop.
Yeah. So you got to drop. The three of us can take it home from here and talk about the year 2025. We do have a poll out there. We did run a poll about, I will tease this, a poll for New Year's resolutions, and I'll just play the results for that. Kind of surprising, not really surprising, but we'll see. And then we'll go from there. So let's take a short break, and then we will be back. Before we go, actually, is it? Oh, no, not next week. Next week, Jim, you won't be here, correct?
No, but the 16th, we'll have our guest.
Right there. Rob Kavazny?
Yes.
He'll be on. He'll be on here. Let's hide this real quick. January 16th, he is the... Is he the owner of the...
Mediahead, the old video game connection store.
It's called Mediahead now. Okay.
Yeah. So he'll come on, share, stuff about the store and talk some games. And
yeah, so that's 2 weeks. So he'll be on. All right. We'll be right back. Give us, 5 minutes or so. Get something to drink, and we will be back. Let's see. What do we want to play? Here. Well, why don't we? Since we'll do this for Dustin, we'll play Big Dustin. All right, we'll be right back, guys.
You're all big.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's his intent. Big Dustin.
Come on, there we go. Technology. Ain't technology a bitch? All right, we're back. Jim had to go. He had run over he had plans, he said, and they got changed, and I could be there for the first hour and got dropped. All right, so we just did our recap of Stranger Things. If you missed that, sorry, go back and watch it, or let us know in the comments what you thought in that. But so now we are going to annoy Dustin some more with another Hababichi video. Take it away, Elaine.
Too bad.
Easy holiday dinner. Start with your ham steaks right on your Hababichi. Add your corn and your mashed potatoes. I like Bob Heavens. Now I'm adding some green beans and some cut golden yams.
Why does she have a southern
A
accent?
little stuffing in between.
That's what I was when she's changed.
Now we're just going to drizzle this with a little bit of melted butter. I like to put a little bit of brown sugar on my hams.
No, this is her.
Season with salt and pepper and garlic powder. Ooh, the bag started blowing away and scaring Winston.
No, it's her doing a voiceover of her own video.
Just on top of yams, we're going to keep those separate. And grab your wrapping cutter and cut those ham steaks to pieces. Now we're just going to add a little bit of cinnamon and drizzle with a little bit of brown gravy. Close the lid on your Hababichi for just 10 minutes to heat up. Now you're going to grab yourself some ham, corn, smashed potatoes, stuffing, green beans, and yams. Make yourself a nice, real plate. This is the quickest way to do holidays so you can spend time with your family. So easy, so good.
Off her page.
You got to try it. Happy holidays. Easy.
I'm not watching those
That was
again.
weird.
That's off her page. She actually did like a mashup of her.
She get bored one day?
I don't know. Maybe her husband wouldn't let her use the Hababichi. All right, last one. This one's not a Hababichi. She actually did a crock pot video.
What the hell?
All right, that is 2 bags of nacho Doritos. Now I've got my ground beef.
So let's put some raw, uncooked beef in with
Squeeze that all out. Just
Doritos.
Okay, perfect.
Only the best quality for her.
That's good.
She does that motion quite often.
Now I'm going to start with my beans. First, I'm going to start with a can of kidney beans.
Why is she putting in the
Bush guy comes and smacks her around. Stop that!
Bean.
Need the dog to come bite her.
Bites her in the ass.
You want to cover up all that ground beef there. Let me just grab my spatula really quick and use that. I'm going to crunch the chips down a little bit, but don't worry. They're going to stay perfectly intact in this. It's going to be great.
They're going to be soggy.
And now
Soggy
I'm
and
going to bring in some pinto beans. Put that right on top there. Okay, that looks good. Now, I have 2 cans of original Rotel. One of them I drained a little bit because we don't want it to be too soupy, but the other one
already going to be
all of that delicious, beautiful juice.
Beautiful juice.
That looks so good. I'm gonna spread that out right on top.
If anybody has any other videos they'd like for us to watch other than Elaine Carroll, let us know.
Yeah, send them in.
Okay, I'm gonna come in with a little bit of diced green chilies. Don't worry, these aren't too spicy.
Anybody.
They're not spicy at all.
Perfect. And now I'm going to take a little bit of diced onion.
No, don't go crazy there.
About a quarter of an onion. You can put a whole onion if you like, or a half. Perfect. That looks so good.
Looks like a bunch of shit on top of Doritos.
Paprika.
She said
so
paprika
glad
right
I
this
finally
time.
learned the right way to say that. Paprika.
Yeah, look at.
Someone was just telling me the other day.
I've got
Get your ass
some
in hibachi.
garlic powder.
Yes.
Yum. I am such a garlic fan. I'm just going to put this all
So
around.
let's put
just
some
like
dried
that.
powder on there.
And now I'm going to use some cumin.
Oh, she said that one right
love
too.
Cumin.
Is that
It
even
just
coming out?
Gives the perfect level of spice and saltiness. And finally, I'm going to do a
You ever
little bit
had
of
cumin
cayenne
before?
pepper. Do you know what we're making yet?
No.
Absolutely no clue what you're making.
Oh, there's Marty.
Smells delicious.
Smells
This
delicious.
is
All
a
those.
three-bean chili. And we're
Why the
using
fuck are the
as our
Doritos in
base,
there?
Doritos nacho cheese, because what goes better in chili than a little bit of nacho cheese?
After you
That
make the
looks
chili,
perfect.
yes.
Just a few more things to add here. So we're gonna add a little bit of pasta sauce. Not
pasta
too much.
sauce and
I'm just
chili.
using my regular traditional Prego. Just
Not
like
tomatoes.
This. It's gonna bring some moisture. That's gonna make our chili nice and thick.
No.
Okay, that looks so good. All right, another thing you need for chili is tomato paste.
No,
I'm
you
just
really
gonna put
don't.
in a couple little spoonfuls of this. That is
God.
thick. Wow. That's gonna
Hence
make
the word
chili
paste.
nice and thick. Perfect. I'm gonna put those just like that. Little known fact, but chili also
Does
has
not need
cane
sugar.
sugar in it.
No, it
Makes
doesn't.
nice and sweet.
Do you
And
put
that's why-
sugar?
Put in like
Like
2.5
Skyline.
tablespoons of sugar.
You put sugar in your chili?
I
And
do
this is
not.
all, don't worry, this is all gonna just melt down, combine
I put
together
cinnamon in
with
mine.
our Doritos. So this
little
is gonna
bit.
be a nacho cheese chili. It's gonna be so tasty.
It's a nacho cheese
Just a
chili.
little bit incorporated here. And I'm probably gonna give this a stir about halfway through to make sure our ingredients are all congealing together really
Congealing.
nicely for our chili.
She learned a new
All
word.
right, one more thing.
Oh no.
I have got a block of Colby Jack cheese, and I am going to set this.
Why would you
right
put
on
the
top.
cheese in
Can't
now?
have chili without cheese.
After
that
you
looks
make the
perfect.
chili.
I'm going to put the lid on this baby, and I am going to put this on high.
Why
for
she didn't
2
lock the
hours,
lids, the
and
lid.
then we're going to be ready to dig in. Okay, it's been 2 hours, and we are ready to take a
Just
look
2?
at our amazing chili here. We've got those 3 beans, that Colby Jack right on top.
I think if you ever wanted to lose weight, you just go live with them for about 3 months.
Come on and let's
No.
take a look at this. Drum roll, please.
Burn yourself. Oh,
Ooh, look at that cheese all melted in there.
that looks disgusting.
Okay, look at
The meat's not even
Just a good
cooked.
Stir. We're gonna get everything here mixed together.
How about that
Is our
raw
ground
beef?
cooked?
It's not.
Oh.
With your soggy Doritos on the
yummy.
bottom.
And see, we just used a little bit of our cheese on top there because we had more, cheese, nacho cheese in our chips. Okay. This is looking so, so good. That
No,
hotel,
it doesn't.
Everything we've got going on here. Okay. I'm gonna get down on this
Ew.
side here.
That's gross.
All right.
Yeah, the beef's not even
Okay,
cooked.
I'm gonna get a big heaping taste of it.
Marty's still alive?
This is so good.
Marty's filming.
Hey.
After this video,
Look
he's
at
still
our
alive.
chili there.
Good.
This is Doritos.
I want to
Guys-
see her take a big ass bite of that.
Cheese chili.
The
We
raw
got
beef.
A little bit of our nacho cheese Doritos chips left there.
They're nice and soggy.
I'm gonna jump in here for a big bite.
You
YouTube got
eat
this
chili.
All right, here we
connected.
go.
Look at that. Look at that raw beef right there. And who eats chili with a fork?
Mmm. Mmm. This is so good.
Swallow
You
it.
gotta try it.
She spit it out there. Okay. I'm
YouTube
done.
is down, by the way, just to let you know.
It went down.
Yeah, I got blocked.
Wonder what from?
Not sure what blocked it, but
Oh well. That's stupid. All right, we'll continue on. We still got the other Facebook still running that too. Remove. All right. I bet you it was this. I wonder if it was the Stranger Things song.
It could be. I don't know. I just went down a couple seconds.
Which makes zero sense to me. All right. So let's jump into the year in review. So I did put, now everybody makes New Year's resolutions. So there was a poll that we had out there. The top resolutions for 2026 based on this. So number 1, exercise more. Number 2, be happier, improve mental health. Number 3, to eat healthier, improve physical health. Wouldn't that be the same as number 1? Number 4 is to save more money and get organized. Number 5, learn something new. 6, spend more time with family and friends. 7, lose weight. And 8, read more. Do you guys even make resolutions anymore?
No, I haven't done one in years.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, that was the...
To be fair, I never used to make them either, so it's not like I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, well...
I just never did it, period.
Yeah.
I did, but never followed up on them.
Let's see. All right. So year in review 2025 came to an end on Wednesday. So we'll just kind of go through like some of the normal stuff here. We'll start off with the top domestic box office results for here. I'm going to share this too so we can. Oh, here it is. Window. You guys can see that.
Yep.
All right. So the top movie in 2025 box office was Minecraft movie. It made $423 million total. Did you guys see that movie?
Not yet. I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it too. Number 2, I did not see this one. Lilo and Stitch. They had a live action.
Never
only 200,000.
With the kids.
Was it good?
It was. I mean, it's just a live action of the same exact movie.
Right. Well, they did the same thing with.
But they actually
Mulan.
They didn't do any of like the. They didn't have to, cast a red-haired white girl to play a Hawaiian. They actually casted it correctly.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's why I didn't get a backlash. Now, I saw the Mulan live action, which I thought was really good.
I have not seen that one.
That's really, really good. So if you haven't watched it, if you watched the cartoon, the animated one, and liked it, watch the live action. It's really good. Number 3 was Superman, $354 million for the year.
I have not seen that one yet.
That was good too. I rather enjoyed it. Number 4 was Jurassic World Rebirth, $339 million. I thought that was okay.
That was okay. I think the other ones were better.
Yeah, the Jurassic World, the ones with what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yeah, I thought that was good. Number 5 is Zootopia 2. I still haven't seen that one. $337 million. Number 6.
That one's still relatively new. That's only been out
for
a month.
Yeah, November. I know, November 26th. Then the Wicked for Good. It's the sequel to Wicked. I won't watch that one.
Never saw either. Have zero plans.
Never will see any of them.
Yes, so that came out at 335. Number 7 is Sinners. I've heard Sinners is really
that was
good.
great.
I heard it was really good, but I didn't ever seen it.
279 million. Fantastic Four, the first steps, 274. I thought that was pretty good.
Liked it.
I haven't seen that one.
It's good. Number 9, How to Train Your Dragon. That's the live action How to Train Your Dragon, 262 million.
That was okay.
My son saw it. I did not. Again, it
Beth
seems like
likes the How to Train Your Dragon series, and she approved. Said it was.
I do too. I like it too.
I thought it was good.
They're pretty much just. It seems like the new trend is there with Disney is to remake their animated movies in live action, but follow the exact script. The new.
Well, I mean that's kind of the point of a live action adaptation. It's
well, they usually change stuff. I'm surprised. Like you said, they casted, cast like the Snow White, how they ruined Snow White with the Number 10 is the new Avatar, Fire and Ash. I still have not seen that. That's only been out since for maybe a few weeks, and it's already number 10 for the year, 250 million.
Well, I think the way that things go to streaming so quick now really skews these numbers.
Oh, I agree. Number 11, the new Captain America: Brave New World. I did not see this one.
I don't think I saw
I
that either.
never saw this one either.
It's the one where I think Harrison Ford's in it, is he not?
Yeah, he's the president. The other guy died.
Yeah.
William Hurt.
Number 12 is the new Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The final, I haven't watched that one. 97 million. Number 13 is Thunderbolts. Isn't that the new?
That one was good.
I liked it.
Marvel movie, yeah.
It's going to be the new Avengers, basically. 190 million, I thought was good. F1 the movie, 189.5 million. I heard that's pretty good.
That's very good. That was very good.
I did see that one. That was pretty much where the guy was like the old guy teaches the young guy to, right? Is that the same movie? He's like
Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I did see this one. It was really good. Number 15 is Conjuring: The Last Rites, 177 million. Not my kind
that
of
one was good.
Number 16 is Weapons. I don't think I saw that.
That's one I was telling the kids we got to watch that one. We're either going to watch it after the show tonight or tomorrow.
Is it on Plex?
Yeah.
I think so. Probably is. I don't know. Which one is that?
Yeah, that's done by the same guy. There's another movie out called Barbarians. The guy that did Barbarians did Weapons. He's kind of like I don't know if he's the new guy in the horror genre, but he's
Oh, yeah. Okay. I did not watch that. 17 is another Final Destination. I won't watch those. I'm done with those.
I think I kind of wanted to watch this, but I think I still have like 3 previous Final Destinations that I've never bothered to watch.
I don't think you need to. Yeah, I don't know. Number 18 is Demon Slayer. That's a
top Demon Slayer.
My nephew likes it. It's a what's it called? An animated one.
Japanimation or whatever.
Yeah. Number 19 is a Mufasa: The Lion King. That's another live action, I think, isn't not? Oh no, that's the prequel to Lion King. Didn't watch it. Number 20 is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 121.6 million. I have not seen that one yet.
I've heard that one's horrible.
I liked it.
The way that most people that I've talked to have described it is if you've liked the first one, you'll like this one. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not terrible.
I thought the first one was okay.
I
didn't think it was great. I was just happy to see Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he's in this one too, but I don't think he's in very much. I don't know. I haven't seen it. And then I'm not going to go through the rest of these. I mean, Dogman, Freakier Friday, don't have any desire for those.
Black Phone 2 is another one that's down at 27. The kids really want to watch it.
What is it?
They really liked the first
Phone
Black
2.
Phone.
I wanted to see it, but never got around to it.
They're both on Plex. Supposedly, I haven't watched the first one. The kids say it's great. Tron Ares 28, I heard, is absolutely horrible.
Actually, I've heard the opposite. I've heard that it's very well done, but I have no interest in it. I did not like the second Tron that they made, and the fact that
I haven't watched any of them.
I haven't watched any of them either.
Obviously the original one was the original one. Then they did the second one where he goes back into the computer and finds his son or whatever. Wasn't bad. And then this one, apparently the Tron universe, whatever, is coming to the real to try to take over the whatever. I don't know. I've heard it's pretty good though.
See, and 30, one battle after another. That's one where I feel like it went to streaming really
quick. Yes.
That movie is great.
Well, Wicked, the new Wicked is already out on streaming. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that. Well, I don't give a shit about that.
I don't either. But
one battle after another, though, is amazing. That is
I've heard
great.
That. Oops, where'd it go?
You've got it on Plex.
I know.
Yeah. 28 years later, I want to watch because I really want to see the what is it? The Bone Kingdom.
Yeah.
Accountant 2. I really liked the first Accountant.
Second
and I
one
keep
wasn't
telling
bad.
myself I need to rewatch the
Yeah, I
first
need to watch
Accountant.
The
I did
before
that
I
too.
watched that one, and I
Mhm.
never seem to watch the first Accountant.
You don't need to. They pretty much give you the gist of it in the beginning of the Accountant 2, but I did do that. I went back and watched the first one, and I had seen it, and when I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot a lot of stuff, but it was a really well done. Second one was all right. I mean, it wasn't. It's a typical sequel.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
I never watched any of those
I
Now
never
You
got
See Me
to any
movies.
of those.
So
The first two were entertaining. This one, I thought they were just trying to like squeeze water from a rock.
that doesn't surprise me.
It could have been better. Ballerina was good.
I've never.
If you're a fan of the John Wick series, Ballerina was good.
I'll admit I've never watched a John Wick movie. I know what they're about. I just never watched it. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I've heard that. I just can't bring myself to watch Keanu Reeves as like a hitman. Just doesn't
like
seem
him.
right. I don't know. Moana 2. I enjoyed Moana 2 for what it was. The Naked Gun I thought was good.
I haven't watched that yet.
I haven't watched it.
Paid homage to the original. Don't expect much from it. It's not good as a story, but it paid homage to the original. If you like the original, there's a lot of throwbacks to it, a lot of Easter eggs. I never watched
I'm just
Karate
kind of looking down the list here. I really want to see Marty Supreme.
What's that about? I don't get it. What is it?
I honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but for some reason, I really want to see it.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
It's something, I keep hearing it has something to do with ping pong, but it's like I see a preview and he's a shoe salesman, and
then he's a gangster.
I'm not entirely sure what the hell this movie is about, but for whatever reason, I really want to watch it.
Yes, I do too. I know exactly. I'm the same way with you on that. Let's see.
And I heard The Running Man was good.
Running Man was
He wants to be a
entertaining.
champion table tennis player in 1950s. Okay.
Yeah, the new Running Man was entertaining. I just can't buy the guy as the main. I can't think of his name.
Powell.
I just am not. I don't know what. There's something about him I just don't buy.
He's a good actor, but he doesn't fit in that movie to my eyes.
No. The one thing I will say about the Running Man that made me laugh is when they show the picture of like the money, Arnold Schwarzenegger's picture is on it,
Nice.
which that made me laugh. Yeah, the rest of these I don't reckon. The Mickey 17 was garbage. Let's see,
and that's disappointing because I wanted to watch it and I didn't because of you said
yeah, it's not good. I fell asleep multiple times in it. Yeah, that's it. So there's your movies there. So Minecraft and Lilo and Stitch, Superman, Jurassic World, Rebirth, and Zootopia, your top 5 movies of 2025. Let's see. Let's close this and we can go. What is this? No, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. I want to do the TV shows next. So these are the top 57. I don't know why the number 57 came
Just
out. Maybe
start at 1. We don't need to go through all this.
Here, I'll switch it back over. Let's flip it. There we go. So the number 1 TV show series of 2025 was Paradise. I really liked Paradise.
I never even heard of it.
It's basically they're in like this bunker, and the Secret Service is investigating the murder of the former president.
Is that with the Duke Martin? Yeah, I know what it is.
It's really good. Season 2 is coming out.
The guy from This Is Us.
Season 2 is coming out. It's really, really good. I did not watch Adolescence.
Never heard of it.
Hacks, I heard is decent, but I've never
heard of it.
It's basically it's a mentorship between these two comedians in Vegas.
Yeah.
Dexter Resurrection. I've never really gotten into the Dexter series.
Nope.
I like the Dexter series, but I only got a couple episodes into this so far.
Okay. The Pit is freaking amazing. It should be higher than 5. That comes back
I
next
need
week.
to watch it. I
Oh,
haven't
it's so good. I started watching the second season.
They just had a marathon on HBO, and I watched it. All 15 episodes was awesome. Death by Lightning is the true story of the assassination of James Garfield. I've heard it's really good.
Okay.
On my list to watch. Poker Face.
She drives me crazy sometimes.
I started watching it back when it first came out, and I just never got back into it. It just didn't grab me. Daredevil. I'm not a fan of the Daredevils.
Daredevil, that was good.
Was that one good?
That was good. I hated the Ben Affleck Daredevil, but once they took it to Netflix, that series that they did, very good.
Vincent D'Onofrio is great. He's the villain, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kingpin?
Yeah, he's Kingpin.
Yeah.
That one, they did, because I was a fan of the Daredevil comic books.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Ben Affleck Daredevil was absolute garbage and pissed off all the true comic book fans, but this one was good.
Beast and Me, never heard of it.
Nope.
It's got Claire Danes. It's the only person I recognize. Not that I really care about her. The Chair Company, I've heard, is pretty good. I haven't started watching it yet, so that's been on my list to watch. But I've heard it's really good, but I haven't gotten into it yet. The Rehearsal, don't know that one there. Mythic Quest, I really enjoyed.
I heard those were good.
It's better early on. What's that?
Never even heard of it.
It's a comedy. It's basically like a gaming company that makes it's basically a World of Warcraft type of a game, but it's all behind the scenes. It's a typical comedy. I mean, Rob Mack or Rob McElhenney is the one of the designers, and then Charlotte Nakato, she's the other like head developer, the two that created it, and then all the other characters. And it's typical comedy. Task I've not watched. I heard Task. Oh no, I did watch.
Great.
I watched one episode and never got back to it. But it was really good. I just ran out of time to watch it.
Task is awesome. Finish Task. That's a good one.
I plan to. I might have to go back and start on. Mark Ruffalo is pretty good in it. It's kind of disturbing. That first episode is very disturbing.
Yeah.
Stick. I did not watch Stick. Don't know anything about it. The Studio. I really enjoy. It's Seth Rogen. He's basically the head of a studio of a movie studio.
I keep seeing that.
It's worth watching.
I haven't watched.
It's definitely worth watching. I'm curious when season 2 comes out. It's your typical Seth Rogen. Did you ever watch that other show that he's in, Platonic, with it's him and
no. I've seen it.
It's
on, but no.
It's good. It's funny. It's very similar in the humor and the style. So if you like Seth Rogen's humor, you'll like this show. English Teacher. I never got into this one.
Never heard of it.
He's a gay high school English teacher, and his coworkers tried to balance whatever. Black Mirror. I never got into the Black Mirror series. Did they just released
I got into it in the first season, and then never really got into it since.
I don't know what that number 18 is.
He's dead now. He just died.
Yeah. Don't know what that is. Pluribus, I've heard, is pretty good. It's like it's about this like mysterious wave of a forced happiness takeover. People are getting really super happy. I heard it's pretty good. White Lotus is freaking amazing. I can't wait for the new season to come out. Definitely worth a watch. If you never watched White Lotus, you don't have to watch the seasons in order. There's a couple characters carry over from seasons 1 and 2. There's a couple characters that carry over. But season 3 is an entirely new cast. It's really, really good. Each episode is like its own like mystery. Because basically it's all the same. Somebody's at the very beginning, they're at like a resort, the White Lotus Resort, somebody dies. And then you pretty much spend the entire season following around certain characters, trying to figure out who killed the person, type of thing, trying to figure this all out, what happened. It's really good. The first season's the best out of all of them. That's the one that has what's his name? That's the one with Sydney Sweeney's in it, and then I can't think of the guy that plays the dad, the main character. Anyway, Jennifer Coolidge is in it too. It's really, really worth watching. The Night Agent is also really good.
Yeah, that one's good.
New season should be coming out soon for that, I think. The Bear is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to really get into it.
Really?
I've gone back to it a few times. I think I've watched maybe 5 or 6 episodes. It's like I watch an episode or two, but I can't get into it.
Doesn't hook you. It took me a little while to get into it, and then season 2 really hooked me. It's I enjoy it. There's Platonic. I just mentioned that. Rose Byrne. That's the other main character. And then Side Quest is a spinoff from Mythic Quest. It just other characters from it just centers around the universe and other employees. Wasn't anything great. The Floor, if you're not a game show fan, this is probably one of my favorite game shows right now. Rob Lowe is the host. What's his name from the Kevin Smith movie, the Clerks movies? Brian O'Halloran was on season.
He won big time on there, didn't he?
He was on last season, not this one just ended, but the season before it.
Okay.
And he ended up like winning. They had this new thing where they would win $20,000 if they had the most number of the floor, most turf, whatever. And he won, I think, close to like $100,000 on that. And he was really good on there too. He wore his hockey jersey type of thing, so he was really good. Your Friends and Neighbors. Now, if you guys, I want to see this show. I've heard it's really good, but there's one thing about this show that is making me not want to watch it. Have you guys seen this meme yet? This?
Oh yeah, where he's in the club or whatever.
That meme is all over my Facebook feed or my reels or my feed, probably for the last like month. Have you not seen those videos where people are taking these videos? It's just like them sitting there like when I
they make them into everything.
Yeah, it's like somebody like, well, when I find like money in the pocket of my pants when I'm drier, and then they do this turn with the head, and then that meme plays, and it's that, and that song is like 10 years old or 15 years old too. But I've heard this show is actually really, really good, and I like John Hamm, so
yeah, I like John Hamm too.
So I don't know, that meme just drove me insane. Running Point, that's like that was the one with Kate Hudson where she takes over running like the fake Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, okay.
Which was all right. It was actually kind of funny. Never watched Alien Earth.
Nope.
Don't know what Department Q is or Bad Thoughts, Missing You, The Residents. Just gonna skip through these a little quicker here. Severance. I started watching that. I just could not get it.
I couldn't get into it.
No.
I tried my hardest.
Yeah, Dope Thief, don't know what that is. Same with 0 Day, The Lowdown, don't know.
I don't know any of these.
4 Seasons, Murder Bots, The American Primeval.
American Primeval was really good.
Oh, that was the Western. Yeah, I enjoyed that with Taylor Kirk. Yeah, I like that one.
And then Murder Bots still say pretty good too. I never saw it, but heard about it.
I've heard of that. 9 Perfect Strangers is that's the Nicole Kidman one. Yeah, I started watching this and I just couldn't get into it. It just didn't grab me. Prime Target, don't know. The Devil in the Family is a documentary on that Ruby Frankie. That was fucked up if you've never watched it. She was basically like a YouTuber. Like everybody thought she was like this. She was giving like tips to being a parent, like a mom.
Did she beat her kid or something?
It was child abuse because she ended up getting like sucked into this like religious cult pretty much. And her husband had no idea what was going on and what she was doing to the kids. It's on Plex. Watch the documentary. It's really good.
Okay.
Let's see the rest of these here. I don't think Silo was terrible. Andor. Why is Andor so low?
What was Silo about?
Silo was like these. They live in these giant underground silos with all these regulations, and they believe that they're all in place to kind of protect them from like the outside world and stuff. It's kind of like Fallout, but weird. And then Andor. Why? I don't want to say Andor was awesome. Just those last few episodes were pretty awesome there. And then, yeah, I don't know what this. Black Rabbit was really good. With Jason Bateman and Jude Law. Definitely give that a watch. It's really good. Jason Bateman and Jude Law are brothers, and Jude Law own this restaurant in New York City. It's like this like really up and coming, really popular restaurant. But Jason Bateman comes back. He's kind of like the screw up brother, and he comes back and brings all these issues back with him, and it's just like all this stuff happens to him and his brother. And it's like over like the 8 episodes of shit that happens to them. It's fucked up. Definitely a really, really good movie or show. I'm sorry. Now here we go with the I'm not going to get into this or the music, but what stood out the most to me was where the hell was it? All I Want for Christmas is here it is, number 59 of the year. I don't know. I looked through these songs like, do you know any of these songs? Die with a Smile, Luther, a Bear song,
a bar song,
or bar song. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll know that one if you hear it. That song is freaking everywhere.
By Shabuzi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pour another shot of whiskey. Yeah.
I was looking through
You'll
these
know
lists.
that one if you hear it. Lose Control. I liked Teddy Swims years ago before he got super popular. I'm not a fan of his really anymore, but Lose Control is a decent song.
Yeah, I've never heard of like most of these songs. I mean, the even most of the artists, I don't even know who they are. I know
Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. I know that song.
So I don't know it. Or maybe if I hear it. My son doesn't really like this new music either. He listens to the stuff I listen to, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like my son was upstairs yesterday rocking out to Zeppelin and Black Sabbath.
See, that's good stuff. All right, we're not going to play my time there. All right, I don't care about this either. College football championship. The Buckeyes knocked off Notre Dame in the national championship game, and then this year they go out and lay an egg against Miami. It's kind of funny how the top 4 seeds are now 1-7 in their 8 games of over the last 2 years. So if they get that bye, you notice that Indiana's the only team that actually won. That was this year, and they knocked when they won.
25-30 days. My God, what do you expect?
I know. That's why everybody's saying that they might need to revisit this format now.
Yeah,
and the only way you're going to get around that is by either moving the games up earlier or you expand to 16 teams, which I think is what they're going to end up doing because it's more money.
Yep.
Super Bowl, whatever that was that 59?
59. Yeah.
Eagles beat the Chiefs 40-22. NHL, Florida knocked off Edmonton in the Stanley Cup 4-2. I remember that just because everybody was like, Edmonton hadn't won a championship or Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup in
since
years.
92, I think it was.
Yeah, so I think everybody was rooting for Edmonton.
Yep, I was.
The NBA season, we all know Indiana lost to the fuck are the playoffs. Here it is. Oklahoma City won. Of course, the Cavs laid an egg, got knocked out early.
Of course.
And then baseball, the fucking Dodgers.
Which, by the way, the Cavs are up by 2 with like a minute and a half left.
Oh, all right.
What's their record this year?
19 and
hair over 500.
Oh, it was that bad, huh?
They've had injuries, but they're also underachieving. And then of course
that means they'll pull it together and actually do something in the playoffs.
Maybe. Let's hope so. Video games. What happened? Oops, I went that far down. So game of the year was Expedition 33. So I started playing this game and I don't like it. I was a little annoyed that this game ended up beating out Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I was very annoyed with that. Let's see. That was then of course the Switch 2 came out, which I'm rather enjoying. These are like the let's see. Here we go. These are like some of the releases that were 90 or 100 better on Metacritic, which I don't know why Kingdom Come Deliverance is not on here on this list. Don't really care about the AI is a big thing in this here. So, all right. So now we're going to get into, this is the final thing we're going to do tonight. I'm starting to lose my voice. Where is that graphic here? So some celebrities we lost throughout the year in 2025. We're going to go here. This is just like the high one, or the ones that people like might know. This is through AARP actually. So in January we lost, what's that?
Euchre.
Yeah, we lost Bob Euchre. See, Wayne Osmond, Peter Euro. I don't see some of those people. I don't know who they were, but yeah, Bob Euchre.
The Peter of Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Peter Yarrow, yeah. And Wayne Osmond is one of the founders from the Osmonds. There we go. Then there's David Lynch he was behind Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive. Yeah, he was good. February we lost Gene Hackman. I think he's a great actor. Clint Hill, Secret Service. He's the one that leapt onto the car for JFK. Roberta Flack. Al Trautwig is I didn't know who he was. He was a broadcaster. And Boris Spassky was a chess player. He was the one that lost to Bobby Fischer.
Oh, okay.
Carl Dean was Dolly Parton's husband for 60 years. He passed away. Pamela Bach from Baywatch, an ex-wife of David Hasselhoff. John Feinstein, one of the top sports writers. George Foreman passed away at 76.
I forgot about him.
Me too. And Richard Chamberlain, he was an actor, was 90. In April, we lost Val Kilmer.
Yeah, sad.
Jay North was the Dennis the Menace star. Wink Martindale, the old game show host. Pope Francis passed away. And then Steve Mongo McMichael, the wrestler and football player. In May, we lost Jill Soblet, she was from the I Kissed a Girl from the 90s. Ruth Boozy.
I forgot about George Wendt.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, me too.
In May, yeah. David Sauter, former speaker, and then Loretta Swift. She was Major Houlihan on MASH.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about she died. Yeah.
There's Sly Stone.
Oh, I thought it was
looking all
Jimi
sexy. No. From Sly and the Family Stone. Sly Stone pioneering that. There's Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys and Burrell she was the Food Network star.
That, yeah.
Bobby Sherman, Bill Movers, and Rick Hurst from Dukes of Hazzard. He was Cletus. July, Jimmy Swaggart, the televangelist, and Michael Madsen, the actor Michael Madsen. I forgot about him.
Madsen.
I forgot him too.
One of the greatest. See, and they put Kill Bill actor.
I know he's done. No, he's much.
If you're gonna, first off, if you're gonna make his note one of Tarantino's films, it was the singing and dancing in Reservoir Dogs.
Yes,
that was peak Mike Madsen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but Kill Bill actor, whatever. Julian McMahon from Fantastic Four. Connie Francis, she was a pop idol. I didn't know who she was. I think I've heard her. My mom and dad knew. Yeah. Felix Baumgartner is one that skydived. I remember that guy. Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show. Papa Jake Larson, he was a D-Day veteran. He's a TikTok star, apparently.
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair all the time. I remember him.
Of course, we lost Ozzy Osbourne and Chuck Mangione and Hulk Hogan all in July.
Yep.
Along with Ryan Sandberg and Tom Lehrer. He was, August, Lonnie Anderson died. Jim Lovell he was the Apollo 13 commander. Daniel Spencer from What's Happening. Terrence Stamp. He was Zod.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Neil
before him. Brett Hines and Frank Caprio. September, Graham Greene, who was a Dances with Wolves nominee. He was the Indian. The guy was a Native American.
Yeah.
He was and he was also in Yellowstone. He was in he's been in a bunch of movies. He always plays the same character. Giorgio Armani died at 91 years old in September. Patrick Hemingway, last of Ernest Hemingway's kids. The Duchess of Kent and Mark Volman. Polly Holiday was Flo from Alice, and of course the legend Robert Redford died in September. Claudia Cardinal and Brett James. I don't know who either one of them are. Actually, I do know who she is. That was Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall passed away. Joan Kennedy, Ted Kennedy's first wife. John Lodge from the Moody Blues. Sister Dolores, Sister Jean. Remember her? I remember when Loyola went on that run.
Yeah.
Remember they kept showing her. I thought she was like 100 years old back then. She was 106. That's nuts.
Damn.
Diane Keaton. D'Angelo was an R&B star. I remember that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Ace Frehley from Kiss. Susan Stamberg and June Lockhart.
I knew
June Lockhart was 100 years old.
I met her a couple times.
Let's see. We had the Grateful Dead vocalist Donna Jean Gajow McKay. I don't know how to say her name. McKay. My brother was a Grateful Dead Deadhead. Diane Ladd, Dick Cheney, James Watson, Sally Kirkland, Celestio S. Whatever. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. Well, that's why I don't know, because it's Jimmy Kimmel. I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Cliff. And then this past month, we lost Isaiah Whitlock Jr. from The Wire. That was a great series. Richard Bardot, Chris Ray, Betty Reed Soskin, Greg Biffle. Oh, I remember hearing him. NASCAR driver. Peter Arnett, Gil Gerhard, Joe Eli, Anthony Gary. These are Rob Reiner. No loss there. Let's see. The rest I don't know who they are. But that is it. Lost a lot of folks in 2025. Hopefully 2026 is a little better. So before we go, got one more video to show here.
You don't have to.
It's not one of those.
Okay.
Yes, we need to talk about those messages you've been sending.
Yeah, I messed up.
You're married. Sexting younger women can blow up everything you've built. It's not just words on a screen, it's betrayal.
I know. I get caught up in the attention.
Ask yourself what you're really looking for. Your vows mean something. Before you send another message, picture your wife reading it. Instead of hiding, talk to her. Or come here and
Glad you talked to him, Bill. I mean, Jesse.
Yeah, it was a tough conversation. I don't think he learned anything.
I doubt it.
No, but you just fell down that friendship totem pole.
Yes, you did. Where's your invite? Where's my invite to have a session with him?
And more
all right,
importantly,
guys.
I like Brasa.
Oh, I like Brasa. It's not in business anymore. All right. Next week, it'll just be the three of us. Jim won't be here. We'll figure out what we're going to do. I haven't decided yet. Another watch along, or I don't know. Who knows? All right. I know we'll finish watching Firefly next week.
There you go.
We'll do a watch along with Firefly.
I won't be here next week.
All right. So we'll be back next week with something. I don't know what. Yeah. Any last thoughts?
No.
Gotta be a better year.
Yeah.
Better be. All right. We'll see you next week, guys.
See ya.